Could Harley Davidson be bringing out a futuristic street fighter motorcycle with a hybrid engine? Let's get into it. RevelatorAlf. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this video is all about, yes, the future of Harley Davidson, I suppose, and the future of motorcycle engines and motorcycle design. Now, I came across an article in which they featured a concept motorcycle of Harley Davidson, and it was designed by a Taiwanese designer, Yanjuan Lei. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I'm going to flash up lots of pictures here as well from the article. And basically, it's an interesting thought here. They've basically taken a motorcycle concept, as it were, two wheels, but they've strayed away from the traditional motorcycle theme in that they've gone with a lot of car elements on it as well. Now, the reason why I mention this motorcycle, this concept, this idea, this design, because if you look at a lot of futuristic motorcycles or concepts that seem to pop out the woodwork every now and again, they all seem to follow this similar kind of theme. Actually, a lot of electric motorcycle designs have this kind of nacelle integrated fuel tank or tank space, let's say, with integrated handlebars as well, and some kind of nacelle headlight configuration. Single seaters, usually they are, and it's a low slung seat, that kind of thing. So from that point of view, it kind of reminds me of other designs that I've seen. Now, the interesting thing really for me was not necessarily the design of the motorcycle in its entirety, but actually the concept, which I've kind of been talking about quite a lot recently on the channel, and I've got some videos coming out about this as well. And it's about the hybrid engine, or the possibility of a hybrid engine. And you've got a conventional internal combustion engine, or an engine that runs off non-fossil fuels, let's say. And to back that up, you've got a battery and an electric motor somewhere on the motorcycle as well. So it's an interesting thought here, and this is the first time that I've seen a concept motorcycle, designs for a concept motorcycle with Harley Davidson in mind, that would feature a hybrid engine or a hybrid setup. I'm just looking at the pictures. I mean, it does look pretty good, I gotta say. And if this were ever to come into production, then obviously, you're looking at something with, hyper performance as well, hyper handling. It's kind of got a sports bike feel to it, or sports bike riding position, I should say. So it'd be interesting to see what the future holds, of course, but it'd be interesting to see how far this kind of concept or these kind of design cues actually go into the motorcycles of the future. Now, I would hazard a guess that this is not really going to go onto the Harley Davidson side of the business, as it were. It's more going to go to the LIVEWIRE side of the business. And actually, in the article which I read, it kind of pushes it that way as well. And it would kind of make logical sense, the electric motorcycles, and then coming out with a hybrid version as well. It would kind of make sense that they would take the lead on this as well. Now, it's not clear if Harley Davidson actually commissioned this motorcycle or this concept, or whether they were just working independently as a separate design house. But certainly, if you're looking at a company like Harley Davidson, let's not forget, they were the first mainstream manufacturer to bring out a production electric motorcycle, and now they've just launched the second, the Del Mar, as well, as in the LiveWire company, the subsidiary of Harley Davidson have. So yes, they could again be taking the lead with this kind of new innovative design and this engine concept, for the future. Harley Davidson have always been seen by the rest of the motorcycling world, or riding public, let's say, a little bit behind the times, a few steps behind modern technology. Well, actually, if you look at the electric side, well, actually, they've sort of taken the lead there, haven't they? And again, could they be taking the lead with this hybrid type engine, or an engine that runs off non-fossil fuels but also has an electric motor backup? And I think this concept is something that possibly we should be really paying attention to in the next few years. Could this be the new Harley Davidson? Well, I mean, again, this is just a concept, but I think it's an interesting concept. And regardless of where Harley Davidson go in the future, or any motorcycle manufacturer go in the future. You can already see some of these features in this design that have already been applied to other motorcycles. Yes, not on the grand scale, but little design cues, and maybe it is edging, you know, in that general direction. But let us know your thoughts on this, about the design, the concept, and whether it would be something that you could see your grandchildren or your children riding in the future. I mean, I would imagine something like this would be coming in at a very premium price. Yes, people were very unapologetically critical of the LiveWire price tag, and you know, you can imagine if something like this came to the market, or at least came into production, then it would be a hefty price tag. However, if you're looking at some kind of future vehicle that can be electric, or can be running off non-fossil fuels here, because I think the fossil fuel engine, the internal combustion engine with fossil fuels, I think that's you know, that's going the way of the dodo, you know, over the next sort of 15-20 years. So looking at an engine with running on potato mash or whatever, and that's something I think that can keep us all happy in terms of the internal combustion engine fans, and those who are not really ready to go over to electric, or don't really like the thought of going over to electric. So something like that, what might be a happy medium, and also this kind of bike, this hybrid bike, might be the one that actually sits in both camps and can be successful as well. But let us know your thoughts on this Harley Davidson concept street fighter with a hybrid engine. You know, does it have legs? Let us know in the comments below. But don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share, and check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. And I'll catch you again. Ta-da.